It was difficult coming into the system at the age of 19 and being sentenced to 30 years and 4 months with a life hanging over me. So it was scary in the beginning.
At 19 years old, Amando entered prison with decades ahead of him, and a life sentence hanging over his head. Chaos, fear, and confusion were all he knew.
In 2008, I said, you know what, enough is enough. I got tired. I hit my rock bottom. I was tired of being selfish and doing and living for me alone.
That decision opened a new path. From old patterns to self-growth, from isolation to community.
My first Freedom to Choose workshop, it was exhilarating. It was something I never felt before. I felt childlike, almost boyish. It was a sense of allowance that I could be myself.
In those trios, he found something that he had been missing for years, a space where he could be fully himself and be met with compassion instead of judgment.
We help change and shape people's lives, when we're doing these trios.
That change was not just inside him. It was on the yard, on the basketball court, and in the prison culture itself.
The shift is in that intimacy that we're spending those hours together. We became closer. It was on a widespread level in the prisons. I seen it. People couldn't wait to go to group, couldn't wait for the big events.
Years of inner work and connection began to open doors that once seemed impossible.
I was released 7 years early. 7 years earlier than when I was supposed to go to the board and go up for release. It was ethereal. It was dreamlike. I couldn't believe it.
On the outside, Amando reunited with his daughter, son, parents, and began building a new life rooted in the tools that he had learned on the inside.
Someone who was lost, someone who was filled with much hurt, pain, someone who didn't love himself, someone who was scared and fearful. But now, someone who knows he has the freedom to choose, someone who was a brother, a father, a son, someone who's not afraid to live.
Amando's story is one of thousands. Proof that when people are given tools, compassion, and a chance, they can transform everything. Join our journey to bring healing and freedom from within.